Okay, so Happy New Year. For real this time. It's actually 2023 now. Wow. Another year has passed by. It it didn't feel like a year. It felt like 4 months. But you know what? Time flies. But yeah, hi. It's not a gaming video to start off this year, but there probably will be a gaming video later today. Maybe. We'll just see how I feel. But yeah, Happy New Year. So yeah, since it's not a gaming video, you're probably thinking, well, what is this video about? If you haven't, well, we're obviously having another chat, of course. You're probably thinking I'm like a baseball fan or something because of this shirt. I'm really not a big baseball fan. It was just something I had needed to put on, and sure enough, I did. But yeah, obviously I've got like a couple playthroughs going on already. I've got Pokemon Scarlet being the big playthrough right as of right now. Scarlet's the big playthrough. And I've got Spyro 3 going as well. But as the year progresses and everything, I'm going to be playing other games. I got a few more Puyo games I gotta play. I was thinking about playing Sun but I haven't yet. Obviously I've played it because I play it. I alternate between Puyo Puyo 2, and Puyo Puyo Sun. Whenever, like on a car ride somewhere, because it gives me something to do. But I haven't played it on this channel yet. I've got Sun, as well as a few other Puyo Puyo games to do. And I've also got like a few like there's also some like RPGs I want to play too. Despite me not being that big of an RPG fan, I'm not big on RPGs, so yeah. Despite my favorite game ever being an RPG, and that game being Final Fantasy 1. The PS1, the PlayStation 1 version of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 1, on Final Fantasy Origins. And why that version in particular? It just looks and sounds the best to me personally. Especially that prelude theme that really I listen to that all the time. I really listen to that all the time. So in both visuals and audio departments, it's just incredible. Perfect example of a remaster done right. Yeah, you're probably thinking, I'm going to probably play that this year. Oh, definitely. I'm going to play that this year. If all goes well, I might upload the first episode on my birthday next month. Because it would make sense. Also, I'm going to be like playing Super Mario 64 on this channel again after all these years. I tried to do it on my other channel. I just stopped playing it. But yeah, now I can now that I have things I'm doing on my own time and everything, I can. I'm also going to be bringing back some old series like bootleg games, terrible games, stuff like that. But I'm also going to, of course, start doing other stuff as well. Some gaming stuff, some not gaming stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, is still going to be a major part of this channel, of course. And it's going to be like slap right in the middle. In fact, I got a video planned for the 1 year anniversary I started collecting again. That's what it's going to be. I'm not going to spoil it, because why spoil the fun and the surprise? Of course, I know what it's going to be. So, yeah. That. I'm also going to, like, on my own time, I'm also going to be, like, watching shows I, like, grew up watching from, like, my childhood, my teen years, and stuff like that. I'm gonna do that again. As well as rewatch stuff from recent years to see if they still hold up. 5+ years. From the 5+ years I haven't watched them. So, do that too. But yeah. Of course, again, that's going to be on my own time. I'm going to be, like, rewatching this stuff or whatever. I'm going to be doing that on my own time when I'm not making or working on a video. And, yeah. This is stuff I've wanted to do for a while. Since I got back on this channel, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And honestly, now that it's a new year, what perfect time to start doing it again than now. Like, yeah, I felt like it was just the perfect time. And sure enough, it is the perfect time. What? I just can't believe another year has passed already and we're already starting a new one. I can't believe it's been a year since I started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards again after over a decade. That was back when last time I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards was back in the early Yu-Gi-Oh GX days. Cause, yeah, I was in like 3rd grade. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, then afterwards, just never really touched Yu-Gi-Oh cards again until like teen years. But they weren't my cards; they were a buddy's cards. I used them. Forgot how to play after all those years. And again, I only know the early rules for the early days. Knew only the rules for the early days back when I started collecting. Like, so I basically go by anime. I go by the rules of the anime for the duels. So when if you try to give me shit for saying, like, I hate side decks, they're stupid mechanic, it's because I play by the rules of the anime personally. Because that's what I grew up with. It's more fun, it's more interesting, and more entertaining for me, and hopefully for you. So, yeah, there's why I don't like side decks and stuff like that. I play by the anime rules. So if you're wondering why I don't like side decks, that's why. I play by the anime rules. Mostly Duel Monsters era stuff. And that's another reason I like Master Duel so much. You basically have no side deck. You're basically playing by the rules of the anime in Master Duel. So, and I know how to play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of Master Duel. Like, I had zero idea about Link summoning, Pendulum summoning, synchro summoning. I knew about XZ summoning somewhat, but I only really knew about ritual summoning and fusion summoning because again, I grew up with in the Duel Monsters era, and that was it. So all this new stuff, all this other stuff was new to me, and I learned how to do it because of Master Duel. It's really grown. Master Duel has really grown on me. I gave it shit when it came out this last year. Well, yeah, close to the start of last year, back at like mid to late January, I think it was. I don't remember. It could have been February. I really when it came out. I don't remember. But I gave it shit because it had no limit or ban list. It had no limit or ban list at all when it came out. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to touch this. And then the limit ban list came out. This is when I decided to get back into the game. I decided to actually give the game a chance. When a buddy of mine was like, hey, they brought the twins, they put the twins in Master Duel. And that's when I decided, I'll use the twins, I'll play Master Duel, and here we are. That was like 2 months later, I think it was. And honestly, the twins really single-handedly pretty much got me back in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, yeah, it's really been... It's been an interesting year. It was an interesting year for me 2022 was an interesting year for me. Because, again, I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After many years of not being into it. I rewatched the entirety of the Duel Monsters anime. The entirety. I watched all of the Wake of the Dragons arc in like 2 or 3 days. Like, I binged that arc. It is my favorite arc in Duel Monsters ever. It's my favorite arc. Because we actually got character development in there. So, yeah. Even though it was filler, can you really call it filler if we actually had character development and stuff like that? Can you really? But, yeah. I learned a lot of new things in Yu-Gi-Oh! About Yu-Gi-Oh! As well and everything. But Takahashi, rest in peace. He died saving someone's life. He gave his life to save someone else, and he 100% deserves respect for that. Not just because he created things like we have in common. If you subscribe to his channel, you most likely subscribe for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. And I'm sure... I never knew the guy personally, but I'm sure that he would be happy knowing that even from around the world, we all basically grew up together and enjoy something he created. And we all share that passion. I'm sure he would 100% be thankful for that. Just like we're thankful for him creating Yu-Gi-Oh! He did a lot for people, and he deserves nothing but respect. But yeah, it's just weird knowing that an entire year went by. Like, of course, it wasn't all good. There's some bad, of course, but yeah, we're not focusing on the bad. We're focusing on the good. It's just really nice knowing that even though another year has passed, one has just begun, leaving more doors open to like try new things, return to things, and stuff like that. It just there's just something about this year I feel that's going to be like really good for this channel, especially. Like, it just feels like something's gonna be like, it's going to be a really good year for the channel. I may have hit over 100 subscribers already, but if we can reach like 200, maybe 250 or whatever, like I would really appreciate that. Like, I really would, because it just, you don't understand how much I appreciate that people take time out of their possibly busy day doing whatever they could be doing, like going to college, working like a very important job, doing good at that, or whatever. They're taking the time they could be doing stuff like that, spending it here watching my stuff, and thank you very much for that. Like, it's really incredible. I honestly don't know what to say about that. But yeah. Of course, got more playthroughs planned. I already, of course, gave one away. The original PS1 version of Final Fantasy. Even though, Final Fantasy 1 started on the NES, I'm going to be playing the PS1 version. But, yeah, I already said that. I already gave that playthrough away. There's more Puyo Puyo games coming throughout the year, whenever I feel like doing stuff. Like, I'm going to be playing more bootleg games, playing more terrible games, stuff like that. Doing things on my own time. Stuff like that. But yeah. 10 likes on this video. 10 likes. I will change the channel name. And if you know me, you probably know what it's gonna be. Especially if, we share its Discord server today. Not today. What am I saying? Especially if we share a Discord server together. Like, a certain Discord server. You might know what I'll change it to. But again, this video has to reach 10 likes for that to happen. So yeah, if you want that channel name change, hit the like button. 10 likes. Again, you don't have to. It's whatever. I don't mind either way. You can like the video, and if you want, you can dislike it, whatever. It's all up to you. I just wanted to say, again, thank you very much. I hope 2023 is a good year for all of us, even on the channel. I hope you keep watching my stuff. See you in the next video.